the Rockin' Chaz Rockin' Poll. Are we ready for that, Felicia, or what?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. It is, what is the best Scorpions album? Okay, what is the best Scorpions album? And as you can tell, we're listening to one of them right here.
Have you seen them?
I've seen them once.
I saw them once when they came down here to Hidalgo. Is that when you saw them?
No, I actually, but before we get to that, what do you think is the best Scorpions album in your opinion?
For me, it's Love Drive. And that's my favorite one, Love Drive. It's got an instrumental. I always love an album that has an instrumental. It's got Coast to Coast, which is kind of a mellow.
And has Michael Schenker on it, too.
It does, yeah. And it's the first album that has the guitarist last name Jabs.
Matthias Jabs.
And that was his. And that's kind of where they kind of solidified, hey, this is what we're going to sound like. And so that's the one that I kind of gravitate to.
I love the songs on there, man. Always Somewhere is one of my favorite ballads on that album.
It's got Holiday.
Let me take you far away. And
Loving You Sunday Morning.
Another Piece of Meat. And
that one's a fast one. I like that one.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
And so it's quite a few great songs on that album.
And then the album cover, is that the one where he's got gum on his hand?
Well, that's the because it had two covers. One of them was just like the Scorpions with a diamond on the tail or something like that. And then the album cover that was banned in the United States, but it wasn't banned, I think, in Germany, and it was they're like in the back of a limousine, and it's a guy that's touching a woman's breast, and there's gum to one of them, and the other one's exposed.
Very, very. It's kind of perverted, weird, and obscure all at the same time. Why is there gum on her chest?
Yeah,
but anyway,
and a lot of gum. It's like it's melted.
Yeah, like how much Hubba Bubba did this guy have in his mouth?
I actually have I think I have that album with that cover.
Okay,
so. My favorite Scorpions album, man, I would have to say Animal Magnetism, because...
That's one of your favorite songs, right? Animal Magnetism. Yeah. I've heard you play it before.
Kind of
like get you in a trance.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of great songs on it, man, and I think that's the one that's right after Love Drive. It's Love Drive and then Animal Magnetism, and then this one came out. And this one was very commercial, mainstream, and it kind of solidified their rock status to the masses and made them a worldwide name. So the Scorpions Blackout. But for me, it was the one right before this one, which is
Animal Magnetism.
Yeah, and the cover's also kind of weird. It's like,
is that the Doberman, right?
There's a dog. There's a girl like at the waist length of a man, and it's the man's behind in jeans, and she's looking up at him like, she's about to do something with him.
And the Doberman is also looking at him.
There's a dog there. I have no idea what in the world the dog is doing there, but
they're both attracted to his pelvis. To him. I don't know.
I spent many hours as a teen
trying to decipher what's going on here.
Like, what the hell is going on here?
It's undecipherable. It makes no sense.
So that's the question. What is the best Scorpions album? You got to see them here in the Valley?
I did, and they did all the hits. They did everything that you wanted to hear, and hats off to them for playing the hits, because a lot of bands are like, oh, we're going to do some new stuff. You're like, nah, bro.
Or if not, they change the song.
Or they'll do half of it. Yeah. Or a medley.
Yeah. Or they'll just change the song into like an acoustic something. Like, dude, play the song.
As per the CD, album, cassette, whatever.
Yeah, but it's because I guess they play them for many years.
And they're like,
let's change it up.
This is the polka version of Love Drive. Why would I even want to hear that? The audience is chiming in.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
That's a good joke, man. That's a good joke. And that's the only time you saw the
That's it, and
who was with them?
I don't even remember.
Was it over here at the Paint Arena?
Yeah, it was.
No, I didn't get to go to that show, man. And I saw them once, and it was with Kingdom Come.
Okay. Was this the Monsters of Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was Kingdom Come. It was Metallica. They were the second band. And they were
the second band?
Yeah, they had just gotten Jason Newsted in the band. And they were doing the Garage Days, the $2.99 cassette or whatever.
598 EP.
Yeah, $5.99, yeah. Which is one of my favorites. They do covers of all kinds of great songs. And then they put it back out like in the mid 90s, I think, right? Because they did like a double album of Garage Days
and extended, too.
Yeah. And so it was Kingdom Come.
It was
Get It On. It was
Dawkins.
It was Metallica, and then it was Dawkins. And that was a very painful show for Dawkins because it was at Rice Stadium in Houston. And for some reason, the guitar player George Lynch was pissed off. I don't know, something was going on with his equipment, and he was bitching somebody out on the side, and he was like, he was like making it noticeable in front of thousands of people. And I was like, sounds good to me, dude. but then again, I was under the influence of many different types of alcohols and stuff like that.
And who would have thought that, you would have seen Metallica open for Dawkins?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what?
And then after Dawkins, it was the Scorpions. And it was about to start. They got like a little bit of the daylight and then the darkness. And then Van Hagar came on, and it was the OU812 album. And it was a great show, man. I enjoyed it.
It was a big deal when that happened. It was a huge deal.
Yeah. And so, as a matter of fact, I think the next day they performed in Dallas, and Sammy Hagar had blown his voice out. So he wasn't able to perform, and they were like sorry about it. It was like one of the worst performances for Van Halen the day after the one I saw. And so what did they do? They said Sammy Hagar promised, we're going to come back and we're going to give you all a free show.
All right.
And they did it. They honored it.
All right. Well, good for
all
you.
Of a sudden, but nobody knew. All of a sudden, you're listening to rock radio up there, and they say, well, there's a concert going on in Dallas Alley. They're setting up the stage. Van Halen's going to play for free. And, man, the place just got freaking chaotic, crazy. The streets were freaking jam-packed with people, dude.
Well, hats off to Sammy Hagar for living up to his word, man. Nicely done.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, there is a video out there. I have it on VHS, the concert.
The free one?
Yeah, there's people like on the freaking light poles and shit. It's crazy. But that was something really cool that Van Halen did. They said, you know what, we're going to come back and do a free show. And they did, man, in Dallas. So that was the first time I saw the Scorpions and the last time.